Hello, Namaskar and Flow Namaste. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Suman Chatterjee, also known as Dr. Scripts. I am a flow state specialist. I help you feel your best and perform your best. I am pioneering a field of peak performance shamanism. Today I thought I'd do something a little bit different. Last night we went on a ChatGPT binge, right? And we started just asking it random questions, and at a certain point we asked it to create a conspiracy theory. Now, what's quite amazing is this conspiracy theory seems so on point that it's a little bit scary. I think that there might be something to this, guys. Buckle up, get your popcorn. This one is going to be an interesting breakdown. According to this mind-bending theory, The Wizard of Oz is more than just a whimsical children's story. It's a carefully crafted allegory designed to conceal a deeper, darker truth. Beneath the surface, the tale hides a highly sophisticated scheme to manipulate and control the masses, orchestrated by a shadowy elite. Number 1, the Emerald City. The Emerald City is a symbol of financial control. The Emerald City, with its mesmerizing green glow, represents the center of financial power and control. It symbolizes the grip of the banking elite who manipulate the economy and exploit the masses through debt slavery. Just as the city appears dazzling and prosperous, the financial system appears stable and prosperous on the surface while concealing corruption and manipulation. Gets you thinking, doesn't it? Number 2, the Yellow Brick Road, the path to illusion. The Yellow Brick Road, the iconic path followed by Dorothy, represents the illusory journey towards false promises and empty dreams. Okay, I get it now. So her red shoes are probably a symbol of revolution. Okay, you click them 2 times. It's like you march forward. It's like a Morse code or something, right? It's like a red button almost. If the shoes are able to step on the yellow brick road, that's telling me that it unifies the power of the yellow brick road. So it matches the gold standard. It symbolizes the manipulation of the masses, leading them astray with distractions and false hopes while concealing the true nature of the world. The Wizard, a puppet master. The enigmatic wizard hiding behind a curtain is the ultimate puppet master. He represents the hidden rulers who pull the strings behind the scenes, orchestrating events and controlling society from the shadows. Just as the wizard wields power through illusion, so do these shadowy figures manipulate the masses through deceit and manipulation. The characters are all archetypes of social control. Wow, think about this, guys. It's incredible. Each character in Oz embodies a specific archetype representing different facets of societal control. Dorothy represents the innocent and naive masses, easily swayed and controlled. The Scarecrow represents the intellectually oppressed. Do you guys get that? Wow. The Tin Man symbolizes the emotionally suppressed. And the Cowardly Lion represents those who are too afraid to challenge authority. Together they embody the subservient masses under the influence of a manipulative system. The Poppy Field, mass sedation. The mesmerizing poppy field scene is more than just a dreamlike sequence. It represents the use of mass sedation and distraction to keep the populace docile and compliant. The ruling elite, symbolized by the field's enchanting beauty, keeps the masses trapped in a state of passive obedience, preventing them from questioning the status quo. The Wizard of Oz stands as a cunning work of propaganda, masterfully disguised as a children's tale. It cunningly portrays the mechanisms of control, manipulation, and hidden agendas that exist within our society. As we peel back the layers of this timeless classic, we're left to wonder, how deep does the rabbit hole truly go? The Emerald Enigma will forever alter your perception of this beloved story, challenging you to question the reality we've been fed to believe. This fictional conspiracy theory is purely for entertainment purposes, not based on factual information. Very, very powerful, okay? And a lot of movies have this, right? A lot of movies have these hidden themes behind them. And I think it's very, very powerful as we start to discuss and break these down as Flow Jedis, because we don't even know how we're being hijacked. You guys get that? I made a post the other day, which was, if you ever saw your spiritual resume, you would never doubt yourself again. By the way, check out the episode from last night. It was about the whole Varuna Makara thing that we discovered on our Pathworking Primal Sutra. It gets really bizarre, but very, very interesting. So maybe some of you would really like that breakdown. So let's kind of break this down and let's go through this, okay? You see, the emerald symbolism encompasses not only royalty, but also wit, eloquence, and foresight, okay? Refinement, wealth, royalty. The emerald seems to be associated with the heart chakra. So emeralds are known for true love, dating back to the Greek offering emeralds to Aphrodite. Okay? Vedic astrology associates it with Buddha, not to be confused with Buddha of Buddhism, but Budh. Okay? So Buddha is intelligence, creativity, education. Okay, the Budh mantra is a great one to repeat. But how are we understanding this in the Emerald City, right? The green gem, as it's called. In order, you see, since the emerald is the symbol of love, okay, and royalty and prosperity and all these things. However, in this way, what this shadow government, I guess you could call it, are doing in this Wizard of Oz scenario, in this particular, I'm taking on my conspiracy goggles, you know? The fact is that if your heart chakra is blocked, you cannot contribute to the planet anymore. You guys get that? So to have a fake heart chakra activation through the Emerald City, made of emerald. Oh, I'm in love, I'm great, I'm prosperous, I'm abundant, but you're really not though. But what if these were fake emeralds, right? What if these were fake emeralds giving people the impression that it's affecting their heart chakras when it's really not? Okay, instead of real emeralds. How do we know it's real or fake? I don't think there has been a description like that in the movie. Let's see if this conspiracy is popular. Wow, this is pretty dark. So the original actress had actually died on an accidental barbiturate overdose. She was harassed by the Munchkins, okay? And yeah, there was emotional abuse happening. And she was under sleeping pills in terms of this schedule. It says, the story is an allegory for the rise of populism. Let's look this up. That's occurring in the 1890s, as well as a debate over whether to hold to the gold standard for currency. A political approach that strives to appeal to ordinary people who feel that their concerns are disregarded by established elite groups. So this financial control is hiding all the corruption and manipulation that's happening. Wow. So it says here, when deflation hit, the value of the farmers' debts rose. The amount they owed to the bankers was now worth much more than the time of the loan. Bad for farmers, but great for bankers. The yellow brick road is the gold standard. But the message was clear. If you stay true to yourself, stay true to the path, you keep on moving, good things will come to you eventually. Again, you could think about this as life is more about the journey than the destination. But understand this, it's a course of action that a person takes believing that it will lead to good things. Okay? So it's a belief that we're being good people and we're going on this yellow brick road. Who even knows what's on the other side of the yellow brick road? It's just a gold road, and that's the gold standard. Yeah, so here it says false promises, right? Empty dreams. The puppet represents the invisible double of the human. From a dual perspective, the bright positive side stimulates the spirit that is freed from the gravity of the matter. The negative side unveils the mind's hidden impulses. So this wizard, this puppet master, actually represents our shadow, our dark side, Think about that. That's really deep, man. That is so freaking deep. A puppet will symbolize a way of being that is not natural. As an aspect of you, the puppet can be the first objective representation of difficult issues that you are not facing. That's shadow work. But it's also that the shadow keeps pulling you. You're not integrating it. You're not facing it. You're not facing the wizard. You got to face the wizard. You got to take off the curtain. You got to expose the wizard. You got to expose your shadow. You get what I mean? That's how you win this game. So the land of Oz is ounces. Ounces are one measure of the worth of gold and silver bullion. Gold and silver are the arbiters of power in Oz. So the scarecrow has a sense of inferiority and self-doubt. But in this example, it's saying that he's intellectually oppressed. He doesn't have enough self-knowledge, you see. He's being told, don't read those books, don't study, don't work hard, don't learn new things and improve yourself. You're fine as you are. You just stay stuck, and then more guilt, more shame, more apathy, more insecurities. And this is a lot of us. We're being hijacked, we're being manipulated like this. We're being intellectually oppressed. We're having information be hidden away from us. The Tin Man represents the emotionally suppressed. The Tin Man symbolizes. The Tin Man represents the factory workers. When the Depression took place in the 1890s, factories were shut down and the Tin Man is first found. He's so rusted that he cannot move. He's just a recluse, a cog in the wheel. You get that? He's just a robot. He's just a Tin Man. That's why he wants a heart, in order to feel something. He wants to love again. He wants to feel alive again. Feel those good states of being. Not just being a mindless drone, a factory worker. So the lion represents a presidential campaign. Okay? William Jennings Bryan. The wizard represents the office of the president itself, the power to persuade. I wonder what the winged monkeys represent. Okay, this is getting very, very dark. Okay, so the flying monkeys, according to some writers, the winged monkeys of Oz represent Native Americans in the West. So Bohm himself had clear attitudes towards American Indians. So it's a feminist manifesto about female empowerment. Dorothy was seen as the first feminist role model. This is interesting. Because they're saying the most powerful characters in the novel are all women, right? Dorothy, the wicked witches, the good witches. And the powerful ruler turns out to be Princess Ozma. Cyclone, which transports Dorothy to the magical land of Oz, is a metaphor for the political upheaval caused by the populist political movement. What does that dog symbolize, though? Wow. Though it was perhaps the original source for the name appearing in the demo tapes, they chose their name based on the meaning of the Latin word toto, which means all-encompassing. TOTO is a backronym for Totable Tornado Observatory. Okay, and isn't it a tornado that brings them into the Wizard of Oz? Oh, I see. So Toto is God. Is that what they're saying? Because if Toto in Latin means all-encompassing, Toto is the one that points out that that's the wizard. So it's God's plan. Or dog backwards. Holy... What did we just do, guys? We just solved like some kind of a Ruby-doo-doo, like a mystery here. Now, there's a lot of layers to this. I'm not saying that all of this might be true or whatever. I mean, we looked up some of the real information and what ChatGPT said. And I think it's safe to say that, hey, they're right, A lion is a political leader who's scared of having a smear campaign run against him. You get this? Wow. And we are all, I think it's trying to tell us that we are all these leaders. I mean, other than that, it's telling us that we need a brain, we need our intellect, we need a pure heart, and we need courage in order to take our power back into our own hands. Okay? I mean, this is very, very powerful to me, guys, you know? If you're interested in my channel, if you're interested in more of these types of breakdowns, let me know. I hope this gave you lots of epiphanies, breakthroughs, and insight. We are going through our shadow work period now, so we're finding a lot of this stuff just naturally, you know? We don't have to push for it. It's just happening. And every day in every way, it keeps getting better and better. Let's get it today. Upward Spiral Gang. May we never be the same again. Oh, hit that like and subscribe button. You already know what it is. Let's fight these shadowy elite guys. Let's get it. Us.